Hello, Ali here, not talking to you in a shirt or in the usual born in quarantine set because as the channel continues, this is what I'm hoping to be the first of many update videos on the channel. Yes, no Batman mug either. The subject of today's update video is in fact Born in Quarantine, the series, and a few things I wanted to get out in the open. If you look at the date that the channel was created, it actually precedes Born in Quarantine by a couple of months because I always envisioned my channel to be a channel about movies and I wanted to do scripted videos, mainly reviews. But then the quarantine happened and I was extremely bored, so I had the camera, I had the recorder, and I said, well, why not? Let's start the channel. And to be honest, the channel is now over a month old and I'm honestly surprised myself as to, well, how good it's doing despite what I had in my mind. I want to thank everyone who has been with the channel from the very beginning, from the first episode of Born in Quarantine, and encouraged me with their kind words and their views, and I can't thank you enough. When I did my first episode on Rise of Skywalker, the episode was, well, hastily edited, it was hastily filmed, it took very little time, but the result, well, they left much to be desired. So me seeing that it's quarantine and how easy it was to make Rise of Skywalker episode, I thought, well, why not do two? Born in Quarantine had 2 episodes a week up until now. Not counting last week, but I'll get to that. The thing was, second episode onward, I realized that I don't like the hastily edited version, so I try to improve on my filming, on my editing, on my talking. The areas I know I could improve. I know that a lot of people have said my voice isn't very good, and I get it. I don't know how well I can work with a voice recorder, and I'm actually looking into different applications and softwares that can help with that, but I don't see myself getting to a functioning routine with them on the very near future, mainly because many areas of audio editing and audio mixing are still alien to me. But I try to improve areas that I could, and whether or not it's noticeable, I need to ask you. But that meant that it needed more time to gather material, to write down more notes, and to successfully edit them into well edited videos, which meant more time, more effort, and honestly it got overwhelming pretty soon. I do suffer from OCD and GAD, which means that when I set this limit for myself that you need to produce 2 videos a week, I will try to do that no matter the cost, and in this case the cost was the quality of many of the episodes. I don't think I did the Stronghold series a good enough service. But then came the episode Cats, the 10th episode, and it was supposed to come out last Tuesday, but because of a skin problem, you probably can still see it, but it's calmed down noticeably from last week. It literally made me to postpone filming it, and thus I had some time to come up with some crazy ideas. If you haven't seen the episode, I highly recommend you check it out and see those crazy ideas for yourself. It was a very enjoyable experience. I had some weird ideas with Jellicle test and the face filters, and I had time to implement them. Then there was the earthquake on Thursday night, which took a lot of toll on me physically, emotionally, mentally, and made me postpone it one more day. So it came out yesterday instead of Saturday, and I am sorry for that, and I try to minimize events like that. But in this case, Mother Nature herself was shaking the ground under me. With that said though, it made me realize how much more I can do with Born in Quarantine rather than just sit and talk. Now don't get me wrong, going forward I will probably do that a lot, sitting and talking with the usual edited clips, but I want to be able to try more stuff. There is this other problem too. With 2 episodes a week, I need to film and edit continuously, so it doesn't give me enough time to actually experience stuff to talk about. It's been a couple of weeks since I sat down and watched a new movie from beginning to finish, or played a game for a good couple of hours. So I don't want Born in Quarantine to become a chore. I want it to be fun to film and to edit, and I want to have fun while making it. With channel being over a month old and having a not big but in my eyes respectable back catalog, I contemplated the question that do I need to go on in a 2 episode a week manner. So I decided to reach the balance of editing, uploading, filming, while also experiencing new stuff. And as a writer, I started writing a story during quarantine, and I need a little bit of time on that also, not to mention a lot of other stuff that are just on hold for quarantine, but they do need attention and a little bit of prep for when the quarantine hopefully ends to get started. I'm going to reduce the amount of episodes to 1 a week. I'm going to do it every Saturday, and I hope I can make them better with each episode. I do have a few ideas that I already feel excited to see what I can do with them. I want to do another video game episode. I want to do a book episode about 1984, which I reread twice during the quarantine. I'd like to do an episode on the previously mentioned late Don Rickles. I would love to do one on Sir Christopher Lee in the same way I did for Leonard Cohen. And a lot of my friends and viewers of the channel actually suggested me ideas for new episodes that I think are pretty good, and I would love to try them out. And if you have any ideas, I would love to hear them too. Please leave a comment down below. But yeah, that is the whole meat of this update. Born in Quarantine will continue as long as the quarantine continues. I have planned until then. After that, I'll see what I can do. Probably will do another update video, but it will not go on in the same way. The back catalog, I think, is respectable enough for me to do what most YouTubers do and do a weekly schedule. Thanks for sticking with the channel so far, all of you, and I appreciate every view, every share, every comment, and I hope I see you again, less but again. So cheers, and well, I can't do the Born in Quarantine outro, so I guess I'll see you again once a week on the set of Born in Quarantine, wearing a proper shirt.